Hey folks, welcome back. Good to see y'all again on this fine Saturday morning. Before I get into some gameplay here, if you wouldn't mind taking a moment to like, share, subscribe, and comment, I always appreciate that. Just gonna check a couple of quick settings here, make sure the stream health is solid, and we're gonna get into some gameplay, which means I will get myself out of the way. Guys, this is it. This is gonna be the last BotW video. Master Sword, final floors. Yeah. These things are a doozy. But I feel good. I'm feeling it. I feel confident. I feel strong. Even the man bun. Like, what is going on with this thing? I put it together the same way I always do. I sat down, I turned on my webcam, and I was like, wow, that thing is extra erect today. So maybe it's feeling it. Maybe it's ready to rock and roll. Maybe it feels strong and powerful too. I don't know. All I know is me, Link, and our man buns are going into this thing, and we're going to kill it. Okay, guys, again, I'll just check the stream health real quick. Hey, Boomin, Wanda, Cora, welcome, guys. Good to see y'all today. I pushed the button right at noon today, by the way. Just saying. I don't think that's ever happened before. If it has, it was like once. Okay, I think we're rocking and rolling. Sweet freaking deal. Get my welcome message in and bid y'all toodles. Alright guys, I'll give the stream just a second or two here to warm up a little bit. People are not used to me logging in like right on time. Like, what's happening? Yesterday too, I was early yesterday. I might as well come back on cam here and goof off a little bit. So yeah, guys, final floors. I don't know how long it's going to take. I think there's 25 floors or something like that. It's a lot. It's like the first and the middle floors, like, all together, and then some. And yeah, some of them, they're a little bit hairy, so they might take a little bit of time, and that's okay. Like, I'm going to take my time and go through these by the numbers. Of course, I got my Zelda attire, but, oops, I don't want to spill on my lap. That would be a nightmare. And then, of course, you know, I've got the Super Mario Daddy-O. Daddy-O. It is a nice play on words. But yeah, Super Mario, guys. So after today's stream, I'm feeling it. I'm thinking Super Mario Galaxy. You know, this might only take an hour, hour and a half. I don't know. But I do know, like, I definitely want to get back into that game. I wanted to play it last night. Way too tired. I don't know what happened last night, but I crashed and I burned, like, hours before my bedtime. Alright, guys. I will go ahead and call this good. See you later, alligator. Hey, Kathy. I don't know if I said hello yet. Hello to Kathy, Iwa. Alright, awesome stuff. Okay, making sure I'm all set up here. So I'm just gonna go ahead and go through a couple of quick, like, setup items here. Actually, before I do that. Hey, Keely, welcome, welcome! Oh yeah, so Keely, it's funny guys, like I learned a little bit. So in all this, you know, pursuit of learning technology these past, couple of weeks, I've been really diving into this, you know, notification issue. So apparently YouTube doesn't just send notifications out to all the subscribers. So that's a real shame. What it does is it kind of sends the notifications out the same way it populates your feeds. So not everybody gets them. It's kind of calculating, okay, today I wonder who's going to click on this video, and it sends out, you know, random notifications. That's why sometimes you get the notifications, and that's why sometimes you don't get the notifications. A lot of people complain about that. You know, I was reading a lot of just threads and Reddits and stuff. creators really saying. So basically that means, like, if somebody doesn't get one of my notifications for a few months, they're going to think my channel's dead. Like, they're never going to stop by and look because they're not getting notifications. Why would they? You know, there's no new content being made. And that's all valid points. So anyway, I just wanted to let you know you're not doing anything wrong. Even if you have all your settings set right, you're still not going to get all the notifications. Depending on your viewing habits, some people might get them more, you know, consistently than others. I don't know. All I know is I follow a lot of music channels, and I rarely get notifications. And they're all posting new content every day, so yeah, it's just a real shame that they do that. Anyway, yeah, I just wanted to share that with y'all. As I learn stuff, you know, I'll be sure and pass it along to you guys. Peace out, Home Scout. Alright, that's like the third time I said, okay, we're gonna get into some gameplay. I'll get myself out of the way and... I'm back! Boom, and I just read that. My eyebrows are a little higher, but maybe the man bun is pulling them up. Yes, it could very well be. Or the other, you know, possibility is I'm over-caffeinated. I woke up and I hit the coffee immediately. So yeah, I think that's all starting to kind of get into the circulatory system here as we speak. Hey Kathy, not sure if I missed you earlier, but hello, hello. I know, Keely, I should make a video, and that should be the thumbnail. Notification situation. Yeah, Keely, I know, the trials are a beast. Especially the final floors, when you know that big Lynel fight is coming at the end. And you did all that work getting there, so now it's like extra tense. Yeah, great times. Welcome back, folks. Level Up Royal here with you once again, and probably for the final time here in this playthrough. Guys, it's time for the final trials, the final floors of the Master Sword Trials. This is my final DLC challenge. This is my final DLC challenge, and now I'm wondering how many more times I can get away with saying final. So this is the final time I will put the final Master Sword and the final pedestal. So anyway, guys, before we get into it, some preparatory notes. Always make sure you're topped off on hearts. I recommend going in with max hearts because that's your longevity. You know, you don't want to go in there with 10, 15 hearts, or I think you need at least 13, but just basically you don't want to go in with less hearts than you could because that's your life force. There's not a lot of healing in here. The more the merrier. Not only that, you got some fairies that'll give you some lifelines as well. In addition to the hearts, make sure you have an extra stamina meal consumed. Anything you eat right now will carry over into the game. So you see I've got almost 2 full yellow wheels over there. Now, of course, I could eat another meal and really top those off, but... Actually, yeah, why not? Because what else am I going to use these for, right? It's the end of the game. In addition, guys, cook up a good 30-minute long defense meal. That's my personal recommendation. I have tried attack power for 30 minutes. That has been good. But, you know, I tend to take a lot of damage in these because I get shiny rocked and I'm not paying attention. So me and my personal playstyle, I felt like defense was the way to go. In addition to the defense and the stamina, also make sure that you're shirking Sika slates. Make sure that you're searching for treasure chests with your Sheikah slate, so go over to your condominium. Make sure you have a picture of a treasure chest. Go ahead and make sure those are searching. Reason being, guys, is there's a lot of hidden treasure chests in these floors. Some of them have ancient arrows, and those are going to be absolutely enormous, especially when it comes to the bigger enemies. You're just not going to have the weapon durability to get through some of that stuff straight up. So yeah, wholeheartedly recommend searching for treasure chests in these trials. So folks, with that, please take a moment to like, share, subscribe, and comment. I always appreciate those things. Oh my goodness, that thing is talkative. Are you done? Jeepers. Ha, Boomin, you said that my hair is a caffeine indicator. Good stuff. If I ever have a coffee mug designed, there'll be a man bun on it somehow. Yeah, Keely, I died a lot in here too. Just, experimentation was the biggest culprit, but I also died just legit, like, oh, that sucked. But, yeah, there were many restarts there, and it really made me wish we could drop saves, but I get why they didn't. It just would have been cool if there was, like, a creative mode or something where you could, not have to do the whole thing all over again to get to one floor. Or practice mode. I don't know. Nintendo, if you're listening... Yeah, Wanda, Ancient Arrow. Absolutely. It's the only way I kill that final Lynel. Notification situation. The final Lynel. Hey, Tony. Welcome, welcome. Good to see you again. So yeah, funny, Keely, you mentioned the lightning. One of the earlier attempts, I tried a shock defense meal thinking that would help in here. It really didn't. I felt like the defense took care of whatever shock stuff was going to happen, and then some. It also takes care of just regular damage. Yeah, that was a good thought. Alright guys, let her rip. Get her done. Now I like bombs for these. It's free, it's easy, it's convenient. Whoops. That is, assuming you can hit the button. But, you gotta be careful at the same time not to blow yourself up because that thing does some damage. Like, your bombs are not benign. But right here in the beginning, you're gonna get some freebie weapons right off the first couple of guys here. Not only that, we're gonna get some bow and arrow pretty early on here, which is nice. Not gonna lie. And matter of fact, as he's trying to drill us with arrows, we can be scooping those up. And, they only work up to some point. I think you only get 4 or 5 or something. But, ooh, he's about to... Yep, he got the business. Ouch. How did he miss me? I was literally right in front of him. I like the little bell at the end of the match, like it was a boxing round or something. Good stuff. Alright, I hate using bombs on these, but sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. It just makes the loot fly all over the place. I feel like I'm wasting time running around, looking for stuff. But there's our bow. Plenty of ammunition coming out of this one. And I don't see any beeping on my Sheikah slate, which means there are no chests here. But I do want to grab the rusty stuff. For one, just because we don't have anything else. But for two, there's an Octorok somewhere during these floors. I think it's in the lava zone. Excuse me, and you can feed him weapons. But I don't know how many. Like, I don't know if you can just keep feeding, like, every rusty thing you have. I've never really experimented with that. Or if I did, I don't remember, like, what the outcome was. See, I'm going to try to go into that floor with, more than one just to test the theory. See what happens. Hey, Atlantis, welcome, welcome. I know what you mean, Keely, that lightning. It's Harry. Like my man bun. There's a bat in my belfry. Ouch. Well, that went the wrong way. First damage of the match. Blowing myself up with bats. Basically. Ouch! That's right, the water's a problem. Ouch. Wow, I am getting my butt handed to me off bats. That is a lot of damage for no reason. I might have been better off like doing that from a distance with bow and arrow. Yeah, I kind of forgot the water like intensifies electrical stuff. Yeah, I'm already in it. I thought that was a lizard there for a second. Okay guys, so speaking of hidden treasure chests, here's one. Okay, that's good, but it breaks fast. But yeah, it definitely pushes the damage. Okay, let's see what we got going on in here. Nothing. There we go. I knew something was coming. Settle down, Beavis. Beware the bomb barrels. When I say that, I speak from personal experience. Darn it! You got away from me. Come on, dude. Break! Go down like I tell you. There we go. Keely, it's a hairy situation. Ooh, metal weapons. Do I have a two-handed swinging weapon yet? Yes, I do. That can only break like 5 crates before it breaks. Okay, we got our chest, we got our goods. Oops. Yeah, let's not do that today. I don't see anything else shining. Coffee. Oh, this one's fun. The spiky thingies. Oh yeah, the spiky thingies. Bro. So I tend to run into the spiky thingies. So I'm gonna get those out of my way, preemptively. So annoying. It's like falling off the speeder, or getting ejected from my speeder in Star Wars Outlaws. Same kind of feeling. Like, oh yeah, I just ran right into that. That was awesome. Okay, no more spiky things, I guess. I think that treasure chest is top side. I think that's on top of the deal here. Well, yeah, there's a couple in here. Wow. Nice. Too bad we can't use it yet. There's our stall monsters. I was wondering what made them wake up. Nice bow. I'm not gonna get it over there in time. So you can actually use this chest as like a lightning rod. It's pretty funny. But yeah, you gotta time the lightning with that, and yeah. Okay, let's get a little bit of bullet time. Oops, well. Let's try to get a little bit of bullet time here. Because all you need to do is get the headshot. And I'm having all sorts of issues right now. But it kills him that way. You don't have to worry about, you know, finding the head after the fact. Good, he's got a weapon. That thing will do some damage. Okay, there's another one. Dude, he almost got away. There is no escape from man bun. And I just realized Naked Link doesn't use a man bun. That's unfortunate. Maybe he's not allowed to go to Kakariko to get his hair done while he's naked. No shirt, no shoes, no service. No touchy! Where's your head? Did I already kill your head? I must have. Alright, I'm missing one somewhere. I just realized having that chest right there on the ground in the middle of the battlefield is the opposite of a safety briefing. In a thunderstorm, for sure. Okay, there we go. Funny, it seems like I can kill him quicker with the bombs. Hey, Holly, good to see you again. Welcome, welcome. Oh, I know, Keely. I was noticing that yesterday. Like, Link's poor toes, man. His big toe must be throbbing. So many treasure chests. So many bruises. Alright, what else do we have up here? Nothing. Okay. Just the barrels, it looks like. And I like the yellow rings. It also shows like crates and barrels. So, yep. I've definitely cleaned this place out. Moving on. Okay, my eyes are a little fuzzy right now because I'm over-caffeinated. NLH245. Welcome, welcome. Yep, the final trials indeed. So much fun. Uh-oh, I'm not paying attention. Yikes! I was reading chat. Forgive me, Zelda gods. Okay, so for this one, I like to get bullet time for sure, because those things, like, they're pretty mobile. And, yeah, just getting the headshots makes us a whole lot easier. Assuming you don't, you know, get yourself drilled by lightning being close to the metal stuffs. And a lot of good weapons dropping right now. This bow is not going to last forever, so I don't want to overuse it. And I have a horse now, so that's even better, because I can get my bullet time off the horse. Which, I might... Ouch. He was like, nope, you're staying up there, Link. Alright, dude. Revenge tastes sweet. What am I doing with that? Oh, I had two of them. Whoops. Oh, ouch. Yikes! Man, I am taking a lot of damage in these. This is not normally like me. I'm normally very meticulous, focused. I'm very, like, damage conscious. And always let your conscience be your guide. So another thing that you can do here, which is super fun, is stasis. So much fun. Okay, good, we got another bow. That's gonna help, because I'm pretty sure the one that I've been using is about to bust. They are not built for longevity. And nuts. Yep, I see you. Did I get him? I did not. Oh, there's two of them. Yikes. Yeah. Oh, okay, I body shotted him, but it helped. Body shotted. Body shot? How do you say that? Yeah, I don't know, Keely. The trials are definitely... I think there's a lot going into the trials. But yeah, payback definitely seems to be on the list somehow. So red rune only shows metal weapons. Whereas yellow rune shows like everything else. And I definitely want those crates. Oh, yeah, I thought I saw something shiny. Rusty Claymore A. I got a lot of garbage, and I'm proud of myself. Yikes. So these ingredients are like gold, guys. We're going to be cooking a lot of heart replenishment meals. And I need them already, because, you know, I've been taking a lot of silly damage here. But, yeah, definitely good stuff. So, yeah, scoop up everything. Break every crate. No crate left unturned. Wow, and that lightning is just not taking a break today. Alright, moving on. Wow, if I didn't come in here with that defense meal, guys, I'd already almost be dead by now. Like, I'd be well over half dead. I know you're supposed to say the cup is half full, but I'm pretty much half dead. I'm half alive. Alright guys, so same type of party here as with just any old, you know, Stalnox. I like to get in there, get the stasis, the headshot. I really hate the thought of using that on such a creature, but I'm gonna do it anyway. I mean, this thing's gonna break quick. And there goes that bow. Right on time. I'm surprised that thing hadn't broke yet. Okay, he should be picking up a tree. Good job. Oh, he didn't pick up the tree. Oh, there's the eyeball. Why isn't it breaking? I don't feel like I'm damaging it. That's weird, right? It should be damaging it. Oh, maybe it only gets so... Okay, yeah, there's something amiss here. Maybe it only does damage when it's in his face? That was... I don't know if I've encountered that before, but that feels fishy. Fishy, fishy. Ooh, elemental stuff. That's definitely going to be an advantage moving forward. All of those. Alright, I'm going to check around for a random loot here before I ski-daddle. But we should have a cooking floor coming up. And I'll get some of these ingredients roasted up or whatever. Cooked up, I should say. Wow, that had no food in it whatsoever. I don't see any loose stuff. There goes Link's toe. Alright, ice arrows, guys. Huge! And I will use those super sparingly. 15 minutes left on the meal. It's not great, but it served its purpose well. It got me through that opening section there, and that's actually where I usually tend to take most of my damage, truth be told. Alright guys, first of many fairies to come. These are lifelines, so I do not cook with these. I leave those in my inventory as an emergency parachute. And that has come in handy more times than I can tell you. We're going to get one fairy here. Then the next time we cook, it'll be 2 fairies. And then the next time we cook, it'll be 3 fairies. So yeah, lots of fairies. That's lots of lifelines. There is no escape. Ooh, acorn. Yep, acorns too, guys. Acorns are food. Acorns are friends, not food. But you can also cook bundles of wood. I know it's not a lot. It's Dilbia's food, but it is a quarter heart. I mean, it's better than 0. So, you know, if you're really in a pickle, there's a couple extra hearts there. And, yeah, okay, there's an axe. Axe me no more questions. Nobody wants a tree branch. Let's see what we got on our chestises. Ancient arrows. Okay, we're already loading up with ancient arrows. Nice. Knight's bow. Beautiful. Flamebreaker boots. Awesome. So I think that means we're going into the fire biome next. So it's kind of like a good and a bad thing getting those. I don't want to break that. See, my spidey senses were tingling. I knew it was getting close. Okay, let's see if I can get another acorn or 2. What was that? Garbage. Ooh, perfect. Come on, baby. Keep them coming. I will take it. That is heart power, baby. And I'm already, like, disadvantaged, so yeah, I need, like, every acorn I can get. And I don't know if I got my apples. See, I always miss the apples. I did that on the last floors, too. The middle floors. Alright, guys. Cooking time. You can't save, so no mistakes. But what I like to do here is just kind of spread things out as best as I can. And I notice I have 2 attack power ingredients, so I'm not going to cook with those. Oh, guys, here, hardy truffles. Those things are huge. I'm going to put that away for a second. Cook those 1 at a time. And the reason being is because, yeah, it only gives you 1 extra heart, which I can't even, you know, get that right now because I'm already topped off. But that is a complete red replenishment. So, yeah, those are like 2 complete top-offs in disguise. That is a lot of heart power. And then we've got, of course, you know, this other stuff that I can't really use yet. I want to get high level out of these. So, you know, I've already got a meal running. You know, there's no point in worrying about this right now. But look at this, guys. 4 ingredients here. So I could absolutely make a high level attack power meal. I will do that. Because, like, how often do you get that opportunity? Like, never. The only thing is if I want that to last longer... Or I want to spread those out a little bit and get like 2 meals out of it, maybe like 2 mid-levels. I could wait a little bit and see if I get more on the next set of floors and cook. Yeah, you know what? I'm going to do that. Because we might be able to, you know, get better bang for the buck on the meals. And again, I still have a meal running. So that should carry us through the next cooking pot, if not awful close to that. So this kind of stuff, I don't use Stam, especially not a sliver meal. So, the good thing is stamina doesn't negate, you know, superpowers that are running in the background. But I'll just basically use that as heart replenishment. Plus a sliver of stam. Okay, just spread these out a little bit here. Ooh, that was a good one. Okay, looks like I've only got 3 left. And again, leave the fairy alone. That is for emergency purposes only. It's like, in case of emergency, break glass. So yeah, that is encased in glass for all intents and purposes. Alright. Actually, that'll be the one I eat now to kind of get myself back up a little bit. Then again, I might want to do a better job of being closer to top off. Yeah, that's still a lot of heart replenishment. Like, especially between those two there. Before I get into it, I will go ahead and pause so I'm not wasting my meal. I'll come back on, catch up on chat. I might need to go water the horses too. Wow, guys, that was only the first round. Like, we got 2 more to go. Or 3 more to go. Heck, I can't remember. I know this is all the elementals. So you got electricity, which we just finished. We've got fire, I think, which we're about to go to. Then we got ice, or snow biome. And then we've got maybe just guardian and other random stuff at the end. I'm not really sure anymore. Wow, Keely. If you just bought somebody a Ferrari, I'll be your therapist. And the prescription will be play more Zelda. Yeah, in the same way, Keely, it doesn't matter how much of it I have. If it's there and it's shiny, I'm all about it. Wow, that man bun is still like... That thing is not going anywhere today. What did I do different? I have no idea. It's got to be the caffeine. Like, noted. Keely, nothing is garbage in the trials. Hey, Lily. Welcome, welcome. Good to see you again. Alright, guys. I'm already your therapist. Well, good to know. We can all do this together. Alright, guys. I'll get myself out of the way one more time. Peace out, Home Scout. Put my coffee down so I can focus. Make sure everything's nice, neat, and orderly. And so it is. I keep having that urge to save the game. Even though I know that doesn't work here. Yep, Keely, the high alert man bun. Oh, yeah, that's right. I cannot equip anything wooden here. And I'm going to try to save as many of my rusted things as possible. Kind of a bummer, like I don't have tons of other stuff to go around. Okay, no beeping on the Sheikah slate, so it's just enemies here, I suppose. And, oh, there's our Rock Octorok! No freaking way! Yikes! I ran the wrong way. I zigged when I should have zagged. Oh, ouch. Okay, so rusty weapons, guys. Oh yeah, if you run up on him, he like gets scared. So this gives you a second to kind of get over here, think a little bit. See, I'm gonna try. I think the most valuable thing to me would be like, I want to say a claymore. The problem is here in the trials, like my typical just going la 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 swinging, you know. That's not the greatest strategy. So like something I can use with a shield would be more preferable, I think. So yeah, let's drop that. Let him chew on that for a second. Come on. Travelers! What? That is ridiculous. They did it on purpose. Okay, that's just bad luck, guys. Like, normally you'll get something pretty decent here. Travelers. Agent Smith is hard at work. Okay, what do we get this time? Okay, so that shows it right there, guys. We do get more than one here. So yeah, definitely recommend taking in here as many rusty weapons as absolutely possible. And it's worth it. Like, it's worth taking the time to do this. Like, even if you only get a Traveler's Sword. I got 2 of them! What? Now Agent Jones joined the party. They're tag teaming it. Alright, let's try a Claymore. Let's see what happens with the Claymores. I think the next best thing would be the Spears. Because, yeah, you don't have a shield. But it's more of like a buffer. You have a little bit of a distance between you and... Oh, nuts. He's about to drill me, isn't he? Wow, that was a long inhale, man. Well, I think it was only a Traveler's anyway, but still, like, it would have been nice to hold on to that. It fell right there, I thought. Well, that's... Ha ha! I feel like I just won the lottery. For a Traveler's Claymore of all things. As Keeley stated earlier, nothing is garbage in the trials. That is my new motto. Chomp, 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 chomp. Alright, what did we get? What did we get? Okay, better. Still not like Royal class, but it's not Travelers. Okay, maybe I'll get lucky and get like a Royal Halberd here. That would be money. Oh, ouch! He just skewered me. Yikes! Doggone it. Okay, I'll get that later. For right now, I just want to get him dead so I can do this in peace. Oh, he almost re-inhaled it. Haha, that was awesome! I did not know he had such range on his inhale. Okay, let's see if I can not get skewered this time. I almost got skewered this time. Okay, soldiers, not bad. Decent attack power, but the thing I like about that is you'll be at a little bit of a distance. Oh, whoops. All I had to do was wait. Okay, I don't see any beeping on the Sheikah slate. So no treasure chests here. Man Bun is definitely on high alert. So hopefully you guys have better luck in there with your weapon exchange. Maybe they didn't like the way I was dressed or something and I didn't get a very good exchange rate. Okay, now this is super unfortunate that I feel like I have to use ice arrows here on these guys. But they're tough to kill otherwise. So yeah, it's whatever. Just gonna make sure I don't waste them. And what was he holding? Not bad. But just remember, I have this and I'll likely not use it for much else. So let's see if I can get in there. And I've already got that funky music playing, like I'm sneaking around in places I shouldn't be. I need to be quick about this if I'm gonna do it. Sweet. Look at this, guys, no more lightning. I can let my hair down a little bit and relax. I can let the man bun settle down. He's already facing us, that's not awesome. Now he's about to drill me. Yikes! No touchy! So, Keely, I don't remember. I was thinking about that. Like, if I give the Traveler's Sword back to the Octorok, does he make it into something else? I don't know. I kind of wished I had, you know, let my thoughts follow through there on that one and tried that. I guess I was too worried about my defense meal running out, but yeah, that might be a thing, you know. You might be able to keep feeding him until he gives you something better. I hope I didn't miss a chest in there. Too late now. Ah, the dancing idiot! Dancing, dancing, dancing! The dancing idiot. No updrafts. Nothing to climb. And I think we just got a whole bunch of, like, flame stuff going on here. Probably worthy of an ice arrow. And then if these are flame dragons... Okay, no. Ice power doesn't really help you in here, by the way. Ah, you jerk. Get back here. If you freeze an enemy... They, like, thaw pretty quick because of the heat. So yeah, I just wanted to throw that out there. I wouldn't rely on the power of ice in this biome. Alright, if I can get in there and get that Lizzle... Well... I don't feel like fighting inside the skull on this one. Okay, so we got Yahoo over here. Oops. Oh, he doesn't catch on fire? Huh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh! He was winding up! I thought he had my number with that one. What was he holding? A sledgehammer. So if there's a Talus coming up, that'll come in handy. I honestly don't use these axes for like anything ever. But I feel like the Traveler's Sword is kind of silly to carry around. Alright, decent stuff. Actually, I don't have time for all this. Where's that axe? Okay, got some free healing there. No beeping on the Sheikah slate. We are out of here. 5 minutes left on the meal. Coffee. Atlantis, you said, I think I missed all the Zelda streams last week. Glad you caught this one. Oh, so I'm your music in the background. Good to know, good to know. Well, if I say yikes, I'm not referring to your driving. And please drive safely. No, please don't text and drive. I am absolutely okay with you ignoring us in the interest of safety. Alright, guys. What's going on here? Oh, yeah, this is a fun floor. Quite a little bad boy nest here. Now, they can auto-die in the lava. Sometimes getting them into the lava can be a little bit of a challenge, but, yeah, definitely doable. And my microphone is not behaving itself. It is not staying high like... Oops. It is not staying high like my man bun. Apparently you need the updraft to get over there. Tee-hee-hee. Ah, nuts. I hate when I damage weapons completely needlessly, just like that. Oh, wow, he is not to be trifled with. He is ready to go, too. I want to try to pop him into the lava. The bad thing about doing that is I think you might have trouble, like, getting the weapons out. Unless he happens to drop the weapon before he takes the dip. So I guess the best thing I can do is just try to remember about, like, where he plopped. Kind of hidden in between those. Uh-oh. We've got troubles. That weapon hurts. Okay, I need to pay attention here. That weapon hurts a lot. So does that one! Yikes! I'm half tempted to use an ancient arrow here. Oh! I don't know why I didn't pick that up. I should have picked that up. My button did not activate the pickup. Ugh. Well, I hate wasting shock arrows, but... Oh, I'm full of inventory, that's why. Jeepers. Alright. Now you can die. Uh-oh. Yikes! Run away! Run away! I do want his sword... ouch. I do want his weapon too, though. Where did it go? Where did it go? Where did it go? No idea where it went. And this just isn't my floor. Thank goodness that's only a traveler's spear, because otherwise this would really not be okay right now. Okay, let's try to get that second swing in so I can get at least one of these guys off the platform. That'd be nice. Okay, that didn't work out. gonna die before I get him off the platform. Wow. Yep, it's not my floor. Now I get him off the platform into the lava. So happy that it happened on, you know, death blow there. Just saying. Agent Smith and Agent Jones are definitely working together today. Teamwork makes the dream work. Okay, that one worked out. Wow, that was a lot more difficult than it needed to be. But again, thankfully I've got that defense meal running, because that would have been a nightmare otherwise. Normally I can control these a little bit better. Baked apple, they shouldn't have. All this stuff they shouldn't have. I don't even want that in my inventory. Toasty silent shroom, what? Didn't even know I had those. Okay, guys, I mentioned seeing if I could possibly get that bow back or whatever that dude was holding. Yeah, good luck. And I'm not going to spend all day doing this because I'm just, well, the defense meal is pretty much toasted anyway. Yeah, that's the only bad thing about plopping him into the lava, so I guess the best way to do that is zap him with a shock arrow. Ooh, check that out. Ancient arrows. Pick up their weapon and then get him into the lava. Because whatever bow he had, that would have been nice to have. I have no idea, like, how far out he would have been. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's gone forever. Alright, so that's pretty much it for here. I'm gonna go ahead and ski-daddle. We should have a cooking floor coming up here pretty soon. Load screen, coffee. Yum, 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 yum. The Talus. Now, I don't know if you get the damage multiplier with the sledgehammer on these dudes. I'll try it, you know. Can't hurt to give it a shot. And I try to do the ice arrows here. So, yeah, I only got 3 goes at this to make that happen. Now, before I actually get into it with him, I want to open up the updrafts. Because once the ice arrows run out, I'm going to be using bullet time to hit his sweet spot. You can't mount him when he's on fire. You will take a lot of damage doing that. Alright, I always like to get the battlefield prepared. And yeah, I'll use ice arrows initially. And again, I'll try the sledge. If it's just not pushing the damage, I'll swap weapons, but... Wake up! Wakey wakey! Eggs and bakey! That's not bad. That is not bad at all. Oh, I might get him in one go here. So yeah, I think that was damage multiplier, because I think a sledgehammer by itself would not have done much at all there otherwise. So, there you go. Good durable weapon for a fist fight like that. And that's something you all taught me. I never knew about the whole, you know, sledgehammer and Talus thing. So yeah, definitely thank you for teaching me, taking me to school on that. Okay, no beeping from the Sheikah slate. Make sure I don't have any crates I missed. Booyah, baby. Alright guys, walk around painfully slowly. They're fairies. We get 2 this time. And again, these are lifelines, so if you accidentally biff it, this allows you to stay in the fight. So wholeheartedly recommend just leaving those in your pouch and not cooking with them. Because the fairies are automatic. When you die, it's an automatic heal. Whereas if you make the tonic or whatever, nope. There's no automated system there to bring you back to life. Come on, baby. There you go. See, I knew there were some spicy peppers here. I just had the wrong floors, I guess. Alright, guys, we got a little bit more defense coming. Nice. I think we go to the snow biome next. So it's a shame we don't have, like some kind of a cold protection clothing item. Ah, check that out. I'm full on shields. I forgot to give my rusty shield to what's his name. What do you call an Octorok that constantly inhales? Snoop Dogg? Yeah, we'll call the Octorok Snoop Dogg. Alright, fishy, fishy. So you notice they're giving us like a lot of cold protection options here for cooking. And if memory serves, we only need low level. But at the same time, for the life of me, I can't remember. And I would hate to cook high level unnecessarily. And waste the ingredients. You know, if you can stretch them out better, you get more time out of the deal. Ah, yeah, I really wish I could remember that little tidbit. Okay, I thought I saw an acorn drop. Right? Wrong. Okay, maybe it was just the tree branch. My mind is playing tricks on me. I'm getting, like, no acorns. Absolutely nothing. Okay, well, got a couple more trees here to try. Ask me no more questions. Okay, so all this stuff that I'm getting, like speed ingredients and stuff, I could care less about. So I'll try to mix and match some of those to, you know, make sure I'm getting the heart replenishment out of them. And I don't eat that and negate whatever meal I have running at the time. Yeah, I did not see one single acorn fall that whole time. Okay, well, that was a good try. So I'll do the best with what I've got. And wow, I didn't get any more defense, and I didn't get any more attack power. That's super unfortunate. Okay, so there's Silent. Again, I'm not going to care about superpowers between stealth, speed, anything of that nature I could care less about. I think that'll be mid-level defense. Okay, decent amount of hearts there. Should be about the same, if not just a hair bit better. Alright, so again, guys, not knowing, just for the life of me, I can't remember. But I do know that the chili peppers give you low level. I think if you combine those with a couple of fish, it bumps it up to high level. But I'm thinking for longevity, I'm going to try to spread these out a little bit. Five solid minutes there. That's not great. Okay, there's a high level. So at least I have a little bit of flexibility there. I don't know. I would probably normally prefer to stretch those out better for time. But it is what it is. Alright, so let's go ahead and... I'm still on the fence, guys, whether or not I want to cook these up. Because in the snow biome, I'm going to be running an awful lot of, like, you know, snow protection or cold protection. So, like, what am I going to do if I'm running cold protection that I want to eat, say, like a defense meal? But at the end of the day, if I've got high level, I'm going to cook it. You know, I could sacrifice just a little bit of cold damage if the situation warrants the attack power meal there. And then the defense, I guess I'll just hold on to it for now. Wow, so many choices, so little time. Yeah, you know what, I'll hold on to those. Then again, you know, I'd rather have it and not need it. And mid-level isn't bad. Alright guys, I'm going to take a quick break, catch up on a little bit of chat here. I might have to go water the horses anyway, get some more coffee. And wow, we're an hour in already. I'm only like halfway done. Okay, Keely, maybe it has something to do with, like, the same Octorok won't recharge the same weapon. Maybe it only chews on it once. You were fried in lava so many times here. I know, me too. Hey, Brad6360, good to see ya. The Stone Smasher. Okay, noted. So Stone Smasher would be the way to go for the next Talus, if there is a next Talus. Oh, eggs in the big tree. Maybe. Thanks for saying that, Wanda. I always forget to look in the trees here. Yeah, eggs would be huge. Okay, not there. But maybe in one of the trees. I don't know. I need to do... Oh, is that a big hardy radish? That is a hardy radish. I cannot believe I did not see that. See, it's a good thing you posted that, because otherwise I never would have looked around again for, like, stuff. Wanda saved the day. Talking about eggs. Alright. So no eggs, but you better believe I'm cooking that radish, because that's another complete top off of hearts. Oh yeah. Wait a minute. Get those ice arrows gone here. Yeah, I couldn't remember when the Guardians were, Brad, and you're right, that high-level attack power meal does come in handy. Definitely helps, like, saving on the chewing up of the weapons. But I don't remember if the Guardians are now. I think I go into the snow biome next, if memory serves. And then I think the Guardians come after that, possibly, maybe. It's been a while. Alright, guys, I'll go ahead and get myself out of the way here one more time. Toodles. You're done. No more meal. So now I need to pay extra attention to damage. Okay, and we're already in the snow biome. So, meal number 1, 5 minutes. Oh, I got one for 7, not bad. Okay, and just go ahead and bomb the Nitnoid stuff out of the way. And I definitely have a treasure chest beeping already. Nice. It would have been nice if they gave us snow boots. Oh, that was a waste. This is taking too long. See, I don't like the thought of this chewing up my my temperature control. Ooh, bomb arrows. That's a nice chest to get, though. So yeah, worth it. And now the treasure, or the Sheikah slate is no longer beeping, which means don't worry about... Oh, man. I was really hoping I would get that Choo-Choo's attention. Yeah, don't worry about melting any more ice in that case. Ah, he didn't ice over the bad guys. Wow, that's smarted. Okay, that was not okay. The double tap. It's like they can never wake up from that. I love it. Makes me laugh every time. Probably don't need that anymore. I don't think there's any more electricity stuff to worry about moving forward. And then here... I don't think I'm going to have that much longer. I've been using and abusing it. Wow, that was breakage swing. Okay, meal's half gone. Actually, what did I do with that thing now? Doggone it. Where did it go? Aha. Kinda nice they give you a cooking pot in here. Actually, now I kinda wished I had held on to my cooking until just now. So now you guys know. You don't necessarily have to cook in the cooking pot floor, you can come here and do it. And look at that, I would have had a even better attack power meal going into all that. Low level isn't great, but it's something. Okay, we got an archer. He's an easy target. Assuming he doesn't turn his nugget right before my arrow strikes. And I do believe that's an ice lizzle. So yeah, this will be completely ineffective against him. Whoops. I get the dangerous stuff out of the way first. Ah, you jerk. Really? Yikes! I got lucky he didn't try to connect there. Okay, this is gonna be an opportunity for a fire arrow, apparently. I hate using a fire arrow for something like this, but... I hear something snorting up here. Must be a bobkin. Decent weapon he's holding. Double tap! They both had decent weapons. Oh! Okay, I'm using an ancient arrow here. I do not have the time to deal with this. Actually, what I might do is... I don't know if the ancient arrow will make the weapon despawn, and I kind of want that weapon. So let's go ahead and shock arrow him first. Make him drop said weapon. Whoops. And then get rid of him that way. Just to make sure I don't accidentally waste ancient arrows. That's experience talking. And then as soon as I waste said ancient arrow, I'm like, why did I just waste my ancient arrow? Okay, that's probably no good. That's been used an awful lot. That can go. Whoops. Okay, got a couple more cooking ingredients there. No cooking pot in this floor that I remember. Make sure I'm not missing any crates, and then we are out of here. 12 seconds left on my meal, jeepers. Ooh, that was a dragon bone bow. What? I am taking that bad boy. I don't know why I got so excited. It's not like I have my bone system in here. See, I take all that excitement back. I don't think there's anything in that ice thing. But I do think there's something over here in this ice thing. So I guess it's okay that my meal just ran out. Wait for it. Wait for it. Wait for it. Ooh, more ancient arrows. Booyah, baby. So thank you to the Sheikah Slate for searching treasure chests. And I really want to open those other ice blocks, but no beeping. I can't imagine what could possibly be in there. I see nothing. Maybe updrafts? Maybe, possibly updrafts? Yeah, I think these are just updrafts. So the other good thing is that this is low-level temperature protection requirement. You can get away with just equipping a fire weapon or a flame weapon. So that's probably a good thing. Save on the need for the meals. Oh, we got another dancing idiot. That's another fire arrow. Got a silver bodkin down there. That better hit. Okay. And I really could care less about his weapon at this point. I just want to focus on getting through the floor. So if he didn't drop it, whatever he was holding, I'll be okay. I think those are both blues. That's the only time you will ever see me use an ancient arrow on a bodkin. Yeah, I think his weapon despawned. That's the only bad thing about the ancient arrows. You don't always get the weapons. Oh, we're loaded up with knight's bows. Really? You can't see me from there? Do I have your attention now? Can you hear me now? Oh, what's he holding? Oh no, that's not okay! Yikes! Nope, not okay. It's not fun anymore. This is no longer fun. The fun song has died. Of course he would go over there and pick that up. Jeepers. So I just remembered that dancing idiot from the fire biome. He might have had a flame weapon, and that probably would have come in handy. I should have went over there and make sure I found that. Wow, it's like, what do you drop now? I don't want to drop anything. And then we got that Knight's Broadsword still sitting there. And that's been used a little bit, so yeah, it's probably going to break anyway. Knight's Shield. I keep getting attack power ingredients, go figure. Well, it's a good thing I didn't try to do this yesterday. An hour and a half in already. Like, that would have been a really long stream. That would have been over a 4-hour stream if I tried to do this yesterday. Okay, so here's a Talus. So thanks for throwing that out there, Brad. I will definitely use that smasher or whatever. Okay, so same type of party, guys. I want my updrafts. Just in case I don't get him down so quickly, I'll be able to get some bullet time going on that sweet spot of his. Actually, that'll auto go. I can just go on to the next one here. Assuming I can get over there without waking him up. Well, I think it's going to take forever. I wonder if you have stealth, if you can just, like, walk right up to him and light a campfire real quick. And what would happen? He might wake up super angry and try to, you know, extinguish it. Okay, got one updraft going. And the bad thing is this is snow, so you're not running around super quick. It makes dodging his incomings just a little bit tougher. Matter of fact, I'm kind of wondering if I shouldn't eat a... Yeah, this way I don't have to worry about frost damage while I'm getting my butt handed to me here. Alright, let's do it to it. Wakey, wakey, eggs and bakey. And thankfully that's already broken. Go ahead and pop that fire arrow off. Oh, nuts. I just did that. Come on, baby. Yep. Definitely get that damage multiplier. So I would have just used the sledge, but that actually worked out pretty good. Yeah, thanks again, Brad, for throwing that out there. Alright, guys. That's it. Talus done. No beeping on the Sheikah slate, which means I am out of here. I think we only have one more section of floors coming. Maybe? Kinda, sorta? Don't really remember for sure. I know we've got the Guardian section, but I don't know if that's all that's there. Oh, Lynel. Warning! 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 Ancient arrow! Yikes! My hands are sweaty. Yeah, don't even, like... Do not pass go, do not collect 200. The only thing you need to do there is take out an ancient arrow. That's all you have to do. Such a scary fight. I'll never forget getting into this one the first time. I'm like, what do they want me to do? Yes, you don't get the Lynel weapons. I know. And that's okay. I kind of forgot about him. I thought he was coming up, like, later. And there's more where that came from, too, by the way. Like... I think there's a silver Lynel at the end. Pretty freaking insane. Wait for it. 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 I want to hit it so bad. Wait for it. Ah! Bomb arrows! I'm not sure if I found a use for bomb arrows in all of this. Okay, safety. And why don't I see fairies flying around? Oh no! I know why I don't see fairies flying around. Because I have more than 2 in my inventory. But maybe you can do that whole holding trick. Once again, this is something the community taught me. Years of comments. So yeah, just go ahead and hold on to those, and then maybe that'll make them spawn in. Sweet deal. And then put those away with the B button to make sure you don't, let them fly free. So yeah, having 6 fairies here, guys, going into the final, like, big bad boys. Like all the Guardians, all the Lynels. That one floor with like 10,000 horseback riders is a nightmare. So yeah, having like multiple fairies going into all that, huge. Okay, I'm going to do my exact same type of deal here. Cut all the trees down, see if I can get any extra heart type ingredients. Poor fish. Oh, hearty meals too, guys. Huge. Each one of those fish is a complete top-off if you cook them separately. Absolutely huge. And this time I'm going to check for the eggs. Well, I'm just not getting the acorns lately. Maybe there's like a hard limit there. You only get like 5 or something, and then once you get those 5, they just stop respawning. Sometimes they like to hide under these logs. I know, I'm just not having that kind of luck. Okay, no more spicy peppers. Check for the eggs. No, eggs! Okay, so they might have been in like one of the trees I didn't check. Maybe in the first cooking pot floor or something that I came to. Ooh, royal bow. That's pretty. Royal shield. Not bad. Definitely better than a Lizzle shield. Might as well use it. Royal broadsword, not bad. Okay, I think I already got one royal weapon, or an equivalent, and I do. These things break awful fast. I think I'll be okay without it. I'm just not seeing the acorns. I guess I could have waited on my cooking. After all. Okay, no acorn. Oh, I did get an acorn. Okay, so the well did not run completely dry. Make sure I didn't miss any now. Oh, whoops. Apparently you can't pass time in here. Now we know. Okay, so each one of those meals, guys, complete top off of your red hearts. That is invaluable moving forward. I cannot stress that enough. Matter of fact, I'm going to try to keep my health more or less topped off the whole time moving forward now. So if I have to eat something here and there to make sure that's happening, I'm going to do that. Iron shrooms. That will only be low level defense, which really doesn't do much. See, I'm gonna mix and match those with like other random stuff I don't care about, like speed, like stam, like speed again. Maybe even that low level attack power, which isn't gonna do anything for me. I just really want to get the hearts out of everything to the best of my ability at this point. Okay, that. Well, I have one acorn left over. That's not awesome. But I might use that stamina meal. If I do happen to run out of green for whatever the reason, you know, I might be doing some bullet time or something, I can hit that and get my complete green recharge while I'm still in the air. So yeah, that's probably well spent as a separate cooking ingredient. Alright guys, I need to definitely go water the horses here, so I will come back online. I will catch up on chat as soon as I get back from that. Give me about 1, maybe 2 minutes here. I like the cookie. But I like the cookie. Man, was there like a coat hanger in this thing? Like, I don't think I've ever had a man bun do this before. Like, I'm trying to figure out what is causing this. Maybe I didn't rinse, lather, and repeat properly. Could very well be. Alright guys, I'll catch up on a little bit of chat here. That's another good bet there, Keely, is running arrows on your Sheikah slate. Especially if you tend to go through them. Hey, Link Mario, welcome, welcome. A bit sluggish, yeah, I know those feelings. Today was not that day for me, as indicated by the man bun here. Not a sluggish day for me. I'm like overly caffeinated, and so is my man bun. Yeah, thank God for ancient arrows. You are not kidding, Wanda. The very first time I saw him on my first playthrough, I was like, do we kill or do we kiss? Can't remember which. Link Mario. I'm assuming you're referring to coming face to face with that Lynel there. Yep, good stuff indeed. So funny, Keely. I know, I hate using ancient arrows on Bodkins, but, like, we have them. Like, we have them. Like, we can't take them with us. So, like, we have them to use them. Now I can't figure out how to, like, get over there when I'm doing the left-hand thing. There we go. Yeah, I got, like, 6 more. I know I need one for a Lynel. I know I want to keep at least one for that Lynel. Above and beyond that, I'm not sure if there's anything else to use them on. So that's like 5 free enemies I can just get rid of. Get off the board quickly. No hassle, no stress, no worries. So, yeah. I might use a couple on Guardians here in the next few floors, we'll see. I don't know, can you drop saves in here? I didn't think you could. You cannot while you're in the floors. So I think you're kind of talking about what I did there, Link Mario, where you drop the hard save before going into the trials. That way if you decide to abort, you can just reload that save and kind of go off and do other stuff. Good stuff. Alright guys, I'm going to go ahead and get myself out of the way here, get back into it. But first... But I like the cookie. Alright. Get her done. Alright, you're here just in time for the big floors. Those are coming up. Yeah, that's exactly when I dropped those saves, Link Mario. Like, it was automated. There was no thought process. I was like, okay, I'm out, save. Done. Alright, guys. Yep. Gotcha, Keely. Definitely going to be coming out here very soon. Alright, guys, let's get back into this. Peace out, Home Scout. Oh, my man bun says goodbye too, by the way. Okay, now this is where you can really start chewing up weapons. But, as long as you're not sprinting around, they should all pretty much stay off. I don't know if I necessarily even had to do that just now, but I can't remember now. As soon as you start swinging on one, do they all wake up? Guess I'm about to find out. I just had a thought. I've got these meals for a reason. I don't know if this is the right floor to be using these on. I don't think I'm gonna win here. I hate it when you can't see the damage bar. It's like a giant mystery. How dead is he? Okay, so this floor isn't too terrible. It's just gonna chew up some weapons. These things are not, like, metal weapon friendly, or any weapon friendly for that matter, unless you happen to have guardian weapons. Wow, and I'm going through them. Which is fine. I'm really not going to be using these on much else anyway. Wow, why is he waking up? That's garbage. Quiet. Shh. He has no idea where I am right now. That's awesome. Although that might be changing here in a moment. Nope, apparently not. Hey! There you go, my eyeball. What's happening right now? Alright, first one's pretty straightforward. Just kill the guardians. Stay out of line of sight, that way you can just kind of tackle one at a time. Hey Arya, not sure if I said hello earlier, but welcome, welcome, just in case I missed you there. I think I responded to your comment, so yeah, I take that back. Unless I forgot to say hello earlier, then this is officially hello. Yeah, I know, that music, Keely, I feel ya. That music is the stuff of nightmares and anxiety. Okay, I think we got our spider guardian here, so this might be a good ancient arrow opportunity. I mean, he's easy enough to kill without... You just take the legs out, but yeah, it's going to chew up some weapons doing that. No beeping on the Sheikah slate here. Funny, I just had an instinct to go check the fountain for a Karak seed. That is not a thing at the moment. Ooh, more arrows. Oh, I guess you can't even climb this fountain. Yeah, you can. What are you doing, Link? Knock that off. Look, it even looks like there's a rock there for a Karak. Jeepers. Oh, that didn't work out. Since I still have the attack power meal running, I kind of feel like I can just go ahead and do this one straight up. Hey. Oh, that's right, it takes more swings per leg. You know what, I don't want to trash all my weapons. Yeah, I feel like this is probably better served just to an ancient arrow. Again, we got him, we can't take him with us. So, they drop no weapons, so it's like there's no return on investment there. Oh, but we need to save a couple for the turrets. I almost forgot about the turrets. Those things are tanky. So you're definitely going to want at least one, maybe two ancient arrows back for turrets. I got 5 left. One's for the Lynel, one's for the turret. I say 2 for the turrets just to be on the safe side. That means I only got 2 more arrows to play with. Hey, Arcazol, welcome, welcome. Good to see you again. What's happening? Yeah, you made it just in time for the big floors here. Oh yeah, we got a Flying Guardian too. Forgot about him. That's another ancient arrow waiting to happen. So one turret up here. So maybe I didn't have the extra arrows to play with like I thought I did. Oh wait, no turret? What's happening here? Maybe I have the wrong room. I just now noticed that, that treasure chest atop that tower there. I don't know why I'm waiting for my monster parts. Habits. Bomb arrows. Man, I hope I have enough ancient arrows to go around now. I might have overspent, so to speak. Okay, this is the turret. Yep, this is the one. Okay. So I'm going there first because I want to take care of him right now. And then I will have height advantage for the rest of it. Smack. Done. So I think here I will use one flyer, and then I'll just kill that one straight up. Too bad my attack power meal's about done. Ah, treasure chest. Nice! Would have been even nicer if there was ancient arrows in there. Make that shot count, boy. That is gold you're playing with there. Okay, more chests. I will take it. Not bad. Alright guys, again, I'm going to be chewing through weapons here, so it's not ideal. But, it is what it is. Ah, nuts. Ah, nuts. So you should be able to time this right to where you can just keep him in a stunned state. And you really can't go anywhere, he can't do anything. You're getting a good head start on damage going into that way. Then once he's just kind of a dud here, you can just go and finish him off. Pop the eyeball from time to time as needed. And that's ball game. Loving it! Alright, check for crates. Or barrels. I don't judge. There's some more attack power ingredients. I'm telling you, they're just taunting me now. And it's not like you can cook this stuff up anymore. I don't think there's cooking pots left. So I guess the best you could do is just roast those up. Oh yeah, I should be checking the trees for eggs. You can roast eggs, believe it or not. Bad thing is a lot of times they break when you drop them. But not always. More mighty bananas. Might as well. Bring it on. Alright guys, here we go. I think this might be Lynel time. I don't really know. It's been so long, you know. I don't really remember. But I'm going to go in prepared for that just in case. Oh yeah, it's Lynel time, alright. Oh no! Oh no! This is not okay. I missed. And I have no Rivali's here. And everything is like super on you. That is a bad way to go down. Okay. Where's Mr. Lynel? He needs to die, like, now. Woo! Okay, we're good now. The rest of this stuff, I don't care about. Oh my goodness, that was kind of scary. Good thing I went in with, like, that extra backup arrow, because that would have been absolutely not okay. Otherwise. Uh-oh. I kind of forgot about this turret now. Yeah, that Lynel is a big problem. He has to die first because no matter where you're at, you're not safe. He will drill you. And, He can drill you from, like, even if you've got top cover. Oh, whoops. That was not awesome. We cook them for a reason, guys. Stay topped off in here. This is not the floor you want to die on. So yeah, anyway, even if you have top cover, his arrows will still rain down on you and get you. I've had it happen. I'm like, how did he kill me? I was undercover. And yeah, I was dead, and I had to do all the floors all over again. So yeah, that Lynel has to die. And he has to die, like, first and foremost. Alright, so now we can relax a little bit. I'll probably go out here and get some bullet time and just take out some, like, low-hanging fruit. Like him, he can go. He can go. He can go. He can go. Ooh, he can go. Settle down, Beavis. He can go. I don't think I'm gonna get him. I'll try anyway. I got his horse. See, I just kind of do a bullet time match here for the rest. It keeps you safe. Oops. That is assuming you can get right. I need to drink my can of get right. That it? That's it. That might have been the last of it. I'm not really sure anymore. That might have been the final deal. Just in case it wasn't, I'm gonna get my ingredients. Ooh, and my weapons. A lot of weapons. Okay, I'm pretty sure now there's nothing here after this floor. Because I remember, you know, you can collect all these amazing weapons and then never get a chance to use them. Yeah, it's kind of coming back to memory now. What was that? That was an ancient arrow just laying on the floor. So I guess the one that I missed was recollectible. That would have been nice to have going after that turret. Alright, we are outie. Please let that be done. Low battery! What? Kind of funny timing on that. Whew. Guys, I am literally shaking. When I missed that shot, I was not okay. My man bun might have like went, Meow! It was like, not okay. So anyway, guys, I genuinely hope that helps you all out. More than that, I hope you enjoyed it. If you wouldn't mind taking a moment to like, share, subscribe, comment, I always appreciate those things. And until the next time, best of luck and happy hunting. Happy trialing. And definitely wish you good luck and hope you make it through. Wow, my hands might even be a little sweaty. Can you see that? Like, is it visible? I'm still shaking. Ah! I'm gonna have to go, like, run my controller through the dishwasher after this. Now watch the power go out. The good thing, though, is when the power goes out, the Switch doesn't die. Like, it's battery, so, you know, we're good there. But the stream would die. But at least I wouldn't have to do the trials all over again. Alright, wow, 2 hours and 5 minutes. So yeah, that was not going to work yesterday. That would have been a very long stream. My brains would have been past the point of mashed potatoes if I had tried to push that yesterday. My hands are still shaking now. I'm worried about dropping my coffee. Jeepers. Don't do it. Don't do it. I know you're thinking about it. I feel like it's moving. It's moving, right? Yeah, it's moving. It's not moving. Yeah, Keely, good call. I should have talked about that. I was too scared and running around screaming for my life. But yeah, you can also hit those Flying Guardians via that logo on the top of them. And again, I never knew that in the past. That was something y'all taught me about. But yeah, if you're above them, it's an easier shot with that Ancient Arrow on the Flying Guardians for sure. Linkmar, you threw that out there too. Yeah, thanks guys for making sure that was known there. Oh man, I missed the screenshot. Too bad. It's gone forever, unless I play the trials again. You know what? I should be out of the way during cutscene stuff. Boo to the yaw. D-U-N done. They better be pleased. Otherwise, I'd be like, needy. Alright, guys. That be it. Drop that save. Although, if I wanted to replay the final trials, now I just blew my chance of doing that. Oh well. So yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. That's ball game. That completes officially now this entire playthrough of Breath of the Wild, modernized, updated, new and improved. Is it new or is it improved? Because if it's new, it's not improved. If it's improved, then it's not new. Anywho... Notice I'm calming down now by chugging coffee. I never learn. Yeah, that's a good point, Keely. Link takes nothing in, he brings nothing out. I like how he's showing off the guns again. You know, they should have, like, buffed him up after this trial. He should have looked like Arnold Schwarzenegger or something at the end. That would have been funny. Yeah, thanks, Link Mario. Appreciate it, Keely. Oh, yeah, Brad, I guess I could have. I never did eat that high-level attack power meal. So I could have actually chomped on that right before I exited, and I'd have it right now. Interesting. It's funny. I always think to eat the meals before going in. I've never thought to eat the meal before exiting. Very clever. Boomin'. Wow, I'm tired. I know it's probably late for you there. Link Mario, when you completed the trials, deep breaths, deep breaths. Yes, indeed. I have a ghost. Yeah, it's a good way to put it. Intense? Yeah, you are not kidding, Iwa. Wow, Brad. I cannot imagine how much that individual had to practice in order to run Master Mode With no ancient arrows and no damage. That is insane. That is not me. That will never be me. Damage is a part of the experience in my world. Hey, Tony, what's up? It took me months to complete the trials. You are amazing. Thank you. Well, trust me, it took me months, too. What you just witnessed was not my first playthrough. Oh, no. There was a lot more screaming and running and screaming and punching myself because my hair was on fire trying to put it out. Bingo! Mashed potatoes! Alright! We had a bingo. Congrats, Wanda. Yeah, it was kind of funny. I was wondering at some point, like, wow, I've been playing a while and there hasn't been any bingos yet. I felt like I was slacking. His face is different here than TOTK. Maybe. Yeah, there might be like subtle differences there. Huh. He's kind of got like that break in his eyebrow. I don't think that's there in TOTK. Amongst other things, possibly. Boo, man, I thought maybe your man bun had fallen off. Oh, that's good stuff. I can actually picture that happening in my mind right now. Hey, Stella! Welcome, welcome! Sorry if I missed you earlier there. I was panting. So, Keely, yeah, TOTK, that's a long play. You know, I want to be prepared for Metroid Prime 4, December the 4th. Metroid Prime 4 on the 4th, go figure. But, so yeah, it's going to be, like, after this year. I'll do that, like, long after, you know, Metroid Prime 4 is done. Just because it is such a long play. It's probably going to be a good long, like, at least 6 months to a year is what I'm guessing. That one can go on a minute. Don't get me wrong, I'm ready to play. As a matter of fact, I was sitting there just thumbing through games last night, and I almost started a new TOTK game. I'm thinking, well, maybe, you know, I should start playing it and, you know, maybe know what I'm doing better, you know, just do another just leisurely run through offline. Dry run, so to speak. Almost did it. But I was real tired last night, and I just couldn't push the button. But yeah, it's funny you mentioned that. Hey, Boss Bobkin, what's up? Love the name. Good stuff. Why am I naked? Well, because I just did the trials, and you go in naked. Now that I'm out of the trials, I guess I could go ahead and put some clothes on. But I don't know, I think Link got kind of hot in there, so now he needs to cool off. This will be his cooling off period. Ooh, I can go to Hebra and jump in the ice water, and then that can be like the Arctic plunge. That is a thing, by the way. Question, Area, you're asking if you then move on to play TOTK after doing this successfully, does this Master Sword retain? Okay, so Area, that's a real good question. Some things do carry over to TOTK, so if you have both games, I think the horse is one of the things that you can carry in from your Breath of the Wild game into your TOTK game. I don't know where that ends. Like, maybe you can. I don't know the answer to that. But if you could, that would be awesome. Like, if you could take the amped up Master Sword into TOTK. So if there's a way to do that, I don't personally know about it. But definitely a good question. Yeah, Stella, so it took me 2 years to get through TOTK. I see you say it's going on a year here for you. Yeah, 2 years. Now, granted, I was doing video editing and stuff in there in between some of those, but it's a big game. Like, it is not a quick 2-month-long video game by any means. Yeah, I should, Link Mario, do a face comparison of the Links. I think Link is buffer in TOTK. I feel like he's got like more muscles and stuff in his graphics. So that's definitely like another difference there. Link's definitely like more superhero looking, I guess you could say. Awesome, Tony. Thank you so much. I'm so glad to hear you enjoyed it. Alright, guys. Yeah, we're definitely over 2 hours here. I need to take a break. I thought maybe, this would be super fast. I was thinking maybe an hour and change. So, I was ready to go, lined up to do a stream right after this. I was going to do the Mario Galaxy. Guys, so much fun. If you didn't see my other 2 streams on Mario Galaxy, give them a quick watch. Throw a comment in there. Tell me what you think about it. But, I might do that here in a little bit. I might just take a break, go walk around the block 50 times, cool off. After that. I do need to stretch the legs and, eat. So yeah, maybe an hour from now, hour and a half from now, I'll try to jump back on and do some live Mario Galaxy, guys. It really is a lot of fun. I'm giddy. Like, I am really loving that playthrough. So yeah, we'll do that sometime today. Again, maybe an hour and a half from now, about. And I'll pop back on and do that for a couple of hours. As long as I get a good enough break, I'm good to go to do that. Actually, what time is it? It's 2:15. Let's just set a time, shall we? 2:15. That's Central Time, by the way. Let's see. By 3:30, 4 o'clock. That makes it 11 p.m. for our European friends. That's kind of late. I don't know. I'll shoot for 4. Maybe I can catch some of y'all staying up kind of late, but yeah, I don't think I can squeeze it in any earlier. Like, I definitely need a break and I definitely need to eat. If I can get on a little earlier than that, I will. I'll say 4 o'clock at the latest. How's that? Smithic. Never heard of it. Kind of a funny name, though. Catchy. Oh, okay, Arya. I did not know they carried that age difference into TOTK. That's interesting. So he's like 15 to 16 in BOTW. And you're saying he's like 22 in TOTK. That's interesting. I love trivia like that. There goes my little battery warning. Alright, Keely, yeah, thank you so much. Okay, guys, so yeah, tomorrow I'll just do the normal noon thing for I haven't gotten any feedback on games anybody was that interested in seeing for weekend, so I guess this weekend I'll just kind of finish it out with the Mario game. And then maybe I'll put a comment out there in my posts asking about other games. Like, do you guys want one of the old Metroid Prime games? Like, I was thinking Corruption. It was the newest one. It had the nicest graphics, I thought. And it's the one that's, like, the least known because it was for the Wii, not necessarily for the GameCube anymore. So yeah, there's Metroid Prime Corruption. That would be fun to play right before Metroid Prime 4. There's Super Mario Galaxy. We can do that on the weekends. There's the Star Wars playthrough I'm still doing, which I can do that on the weekends. And then I also want to redo Hogwarts, so I can also do that one on the weekends. So those are kind of like the 4 that I'm kicking around. But, I want there to be interest in whatever I decide to do on the weekends, because, guys, it's your time, too. So please feel free to reach out via comment, via email, leveluproyal@gmail.com. I'd love to get some feedback on that. Yep, Keely, thank you so much. Have a blessed weekend to you as well. Yeah, you're so welcome, Iwa. Thank you so much. Thank you for saying I made it look good. It did not feel that good. Whew, I got butter pits going on. Alright, guys, I do need to go ahead and bounce. I need to get some food. And, yeah, I'll see you guys later on. Peace out, y'all.